I will demonstrate how to use SPSS to determine if a 15-minute coaching session may have a significant effect on bowling scores. In order to do so, we're going to perform a paired t-test. Now, our first step is to create a null hypothesis, which will say there is no significant difference between game 1 and the 15-minute coaching session for game 2. If you notice, our data with game 1 and game 2 is side by side for each student. Now let's analyze. To do so, we need to first find the differences, and we're going to compute to create a new variable. So let's do that now. We're going to go up to where it says transform, click on compute variable. From here, we're going to type in where it says target variable, diff, which represents difference. Our numeric expression is going to be game 1, move that over, minus game 2. Then we're going to click on OK to get our results. This is giving us the differences between game 1 and game 2. Now that we have our new variable, we're going to check for normal distribution of differences. In order to do so, we're going to go up to our Analyze tab, click on Descriptive Statistics, and then move over to Frequencies. All right, from here, we're going to find our new variable that we created, which is difference. Move that over. Then we're going to click on where it says Charts. We want to make sure the chart type we select is histograms. And we're going to click on the box that says Show Normal Curve on Histogram, followed by clicking on Continue. All right, our data is going to process. Click OK. And here's our data. If you notice on our bar graph here, our bell curve doesn't look normal. You notice the tail is kind of slightly to the left. So since our tail does not look normal, we're going to actually perform a Shapiro-Wilk to make sure that there is a normal distribution of differences. In order to perform a Shapiro-Wilk test, we have to go back to our data. From here, we're going to go up to our Analyze tab, click on Descriptive Statistics again, but this time we're going to go to where it says Explore. Click there. From the Explore tab, we're going to move over our difference variable to our dependent list. Select where it says Plots. All right, where it says Box Plots, we're going to select None. And where it says Descriptive, we want to make sure we're displaying the histogram. So select that box. And we want to make sure that we are also selecting the Normality Plots with Test box. All right, now we're going to click on Continue for our data to process. Continue, OK. Here's our data. If you notice this here, our chart for tests of normality, our Shapiro-Wilk test says that the significant difference is 0.337, which is greater than 0.05. So that is telling us that there is a normal distribution of differences, so we can move forward with our paired sample t-test. All right, so here we go. We're going to go back to our data. And now we're ready to perform our paired t-test. So we're going to click on, once again, Analyze. From here, we're going to go down to where it says Compare Means and select Paired Samples t-test. All right. Variable 1, we're going to move over for game 1. And variable 2, move over for game 2. So again, variable 1 is game 1. Variable 2 is game 2. And we're going to click on OK. Our data is going to process. So if you notice the results of our data, first of all, we have some descriptive statistics right here, which show our game 1 mean of 90.00 and game 2 mean of 94.95. So those are just some descriptive statistics for us. Now we're going to go down to where it says paired samples correlation. If you notice there, for our sample correlation, we show a moderate positive correlation of 0.556 between game 1 and game 2. Finally, when we go down to where it says paired samples test, in particular, we're taking a look at the significance of our 2 tail test, which is 0.108. So we can conclude that since our p-value is greater than 0.05, we fail to reject the null hypothesis that there is no significant difference between game 1 and the 15-minute coaching session for game 2. Well, that is how we perform a paired t-test. Thank you.